chaos.
Oh man, that is a cannon.
Okay.
Which T1 are we watching? All right.
Hey.
Even Sunke, I heard him. Owner, and is going to be unseen as he walks his way in. This is dangerous. As aiming, going to have to flash to get himself out of the way, as the feathers not going to be enough to take him down, but still
his laners. You can obviously see aiming on the scoreboard is a little bit ahead and farm, but there's a big wave going to shove in.
Oh man, Doran did not want to do that, as the Infernal Chains are going to ruin his day.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. You really have to be respectful.
Oh, Showmaker pretty far up in this lane, and does have flash, is going to use it, still does get stunned momentarily.
And Wukong just can't do this. You know, Wukong is incredibly strong.
Oh god. Xiu looking for an angle here once again, flashed for it. But now Beryl is looking for a bit of an angle, and Faker is in trouble. Lucid turns up as well, and this will be first blood being delivered to the Monkey King. Feels like that pentakill may have made him feel a little bit confident here in this matchup.
I mean, you just don't want to tango with the Pantheon as the Wukong early on.
Flash in from Doran, looking for the angle. Owner is here as Xiu tries to make the world end, but it's his world that is going down. And T1 are going to eat.
Getting all that early momentum, getting all that constant pressure.
All right, we've just got a killer instinct as aiming goes in. Level 5 for Gumyushi, so we can't use the Featherstorm. Still, Owner is going to turn up. It will be Guma going down, and Owner not going to be able to do this one by himself. And so DK finding one back themselves. Also going to be some grubs going on over to DK here at the same time. So first objective will be taken from the map as Beryl gets himself over the wall, because of course it was about to get sandwiched by a Lulu and a Pantheon. And all of the grubs will be here picked up by DK. T1 in position. Shape Splitter not going to be the option here, as Owner walking so quickly, as Lucid will get himself out of there, and Beryl will not. He is extraordinarily dead. So Beryl for grubs.
Beryl a little bit overextended when he had to burn that initial flash, and then it's so crazy.
It is very silly, as now Doran is in a lot of trouble. Does have Slicing Maelstrom, but there is the Cyclone to come down. Lucid will die, as Doran even lives. Aiming comes in and finishes him off, but now Xiu is the one in trouble. Pop Blossom here, and it's not going to be enough to save anything. And in fact, I think Beryl is just going to die, and Carrier is going to come on over and make sure that that happens. That was not the dive that DK was looking for.
Huge turnaround play for T1. The Pantheon coming in clutch. I mentioned it. I spoke into existence. The pings are coming through. T1 heard me.
Ah, there we go.
Said, oh yeah, Dragon exists.
So it will be a 9-minute-old Dragon that will be taken down here by T1, as DK looking for a bit of an angle towards this turret, but Doran says no, and a massive Pop Blossom to come through, but it's only onto the cannon, and Carrier comes on over. Beryl is going to be dead yet again. That's 0-3 for this Nico, and another kill going over to the cannon. They might be able to get aiming as well, and there it is, and in comes Owner once again. Xiu's going to get taken down. Now Lucid's by himself, and DK are just falling apart unless it is. No, it's not. And Owner is going to pick up a double. That's a 6-0.
Cannon. And on the bot side, Pantheon flies in and is just so strong.
Immediate shockwave as well on top of the Pantheon. He also gets the orb for the extra tankiness. And it's just beautifully played.
Doran a Faker, you're going to feel bad, and Guma has the Featherstorm. So if this engage from Dplus doesn't work, your team comp kind of falls apart.
Well, Showmaker looking for a bit of an angle here. Gravity Field is down in a decent position as Doran going to get flashed on here. Xiu finds his way over, and there is the shutdown. It's Showmaker that actually collects the kill. T1 still in position, though. A lot of resources were used to take down the cannon. Shockwave connects onto a couple, as now Beryl trying to keep himself alive. Lucid takes down the Rift Herald. They collect the eye, and T1, they're just looking to get out of there. Man disadvantage coming on in, but still Faker doing so much work.
Okay, great. Yeah, we don't need to do any more. They were kind of fishing a little bit, but they don't over... Oh, no.
Well, Xiu is likely to die. Unfortunately, his Sundered Sky's not quite enough.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it certainly is. That is going to be first turret going over to T1 as well.
T1 is picking up more and more. They're going to get this bot tower as well.
And at this point, DK are just getting pulled around the map. Gumyushi might be in trouble. This time he has Featherstorm, though, and a whole bunch of friends. And T1 are going to flash towards them. There's Faker picking up the two-man Shockwave. Now Lucid's in trouble. Cyclone has to be used very defensively, but I just don't think it's defensive enough. And in goes Owner to lock down the kill. That is a legendary Pantheon. And DK circling the drain already here pre-20 minutes.
Featherstorm, Flash, Barrier, Wild Growth. None of them even used. I think that shows the confidence T1 have right now. They're calling you to contest. they have all their tools available. The only thing they don't have is a flash on Faker, so maybe Faker needs to be the target. We'll see if they can pull that off. They do throw the Herald down mid, though. So a potential soul is very late in this game, and it's going to be...
There it is.
There you go.
And you just don't want to be on the same screen as him. Exactly. As aiming is now going to, speaking of which, just get flashed on. There's the shockwave, and where did he go? He's just gone.
Yeah, and I think it's just a give up and let them have it.
I'm going to go with a foregone conclusion on that one.
9-0 now on the double-sundered Sky. But he's fine dying once he's pressed his ultimate.
Well, Pop Blossom is going to find one here, but Ona says goodbye, Beryl. And down he will go. Now Lucid finding himself in an awkward spot as the angle from Doran is glorious. Just executes aiming and looks to make his way out. The man drop comes in and Doran goes down, but it does not matter. It's only Sheer left alive. He's going to try and umbrally dash away. He's a very cute snowman.
3 now for Ona on this Pantheon. Baron about to come through as well. T1 looking to take this one to match point.
Oh, okay. Another shockwave to come through here as Faker was pushing out this mid wave. And the Baron still hasn't gone down yet, and they still managed to get that inner. So Ona and Gumushi going to be able to finish this one off, and there it goes. And now it's Soul Point here for T1 on top of everything else. I don't know whether we're going to see a Soul this game.
Now Doran has a Seeker's Arm Guard. Okay. Okay, now it's really... Now you're really in trouble.
Now he doesn't even trade his life for 5 people.
No.
He just kills 5 people.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem very fair. But now they're looking to catch Faker out of position. Nice 2-man shockwave does come in as Pop Blossom will pick him up, but the wild growth is there and Ona gets on top of aiming. They're like, that's cute, but our Orianna is a tank. Shiu trying to get in there, but Carrier just walks him around like he's taking the dog for a walk. And now Lucid, he's going to try and get out of there. And the Monkey not going to be able to affect the ending of this game in a positive way for DK. I think they're going to have to look for the next one if they want to make a victory, because T1 are moving towards match point, and they're doing so in style as 13-0-4 for this Pantheon. And if there's ever a way to break a losing streak, this is a pretty good way to do it.
Honestly, this has been the best Ona performance we've had since last game.
Yeah,
he's been on a tear.
An absolute tear, yeah.
Absolute tear. Dplus getting forced back onto their fountain, trying to look for a return, weren't able to find it, and T1 will take us to match point in this series.
1 win away from Worlds, 1 win away